maybe you could take a moment to describe to us kind of in more detail the way that trailers are currently lit and why it's problematic. I know you mentioned it before, but I'd like a little more detail on that.
Well, first off, most trailers don't have any lighting at all, which is really problematic. You're right. I think in the future that they'll all be lit. I think that this invention here is a step in that direction. And maybe down the line, there'll be other kits offered. But I see in the future that they all will be. And in a dock situation right now, we're still, after decades, still using the lamp that's attached to the dock itself, the building that swings around and shines into the trailer. And even though that can illuminate a trailer when you're standing on the dock looking into the trailer, you can see fine. The problem is the minute you step into the trailer or you take a forklift or product into the trailer, it's just illuminating your back. So it immediately just becomes a giant shadow. So the fact that we've been dealing with that technology for decades is kind of mind boggling. Although, as we mentioned before, even though the LED's been invented, there were the conditions inside of a trailer are so violent from day to day that a way to harness the LED and keep it safe in that environment has been a while coming, and it's finally here.
Right. And it's, you just think to yourself, oh, just put some lights in a trailer, like should be easy.
Right,
And yet you find out, no, wait a minute, there's a lot of there's a lot of math and a lot of science that needs to go into this.
Yeah, yeah, and to endure the violence that happens inside of you can imagine what it's like is it's going down the road at 70 miles an hour, hitting, bouncing around, going into docks, all the temperature changes. The moisture changes. That's another thing we had to address is make sure everything was watertight. I think one of the crowning achievements, though, is making sure no matter who installed it, it would be installed correctly. That was a thing that we had to labor on intensively, is to make sure no matter who installed it, it would be in such a way that it would not allow you to do it incorrectly. So that was a good one.